Alright, this is Zoologist Alan trying to do a capture. This is the evening sky, and one moment that gives me joy as a natural scientist is when I interact with nature, because science is the study of nature. So I'm doing this short documentary to capture moments where the Alpha Ventures integrated farm is springing up gradually. So join me as I take you through this exploration. I'm trying to capture the environment right now, and this is actually my compound. As you can see in this picture, I've mentioned in previous videos that you can start small right from your backyard. So this is my backyard. This is the first artificial pond that was sighted earlier, and from this artificial pond some batches of catfishes have been reared and brought up to table size. So here in this pond I have additional fingerlings, catfish fingerlings to be precise, and this one's just arrived yesterday. I have 300 pieces of them in this pond interacting with each other. So the first thing that was done when they were brought from the source of collection, and after the transport, they have gone through some level of stress, and to calm them from that level of stress and to acclimatize them to the new environment, some quantity of salt was dissolved in this water to help control the pH level or the alkalinity of the water in order to balance them and acclimatize them to the new environment. So I'll take a closer view of this fingerlings right now. These are catfish fingerlings, otherwise called Clarias gariepinus as the scientific name. So you can see batches of them swimming all around this pond. So they are under watch, they are under observation. They are being fed with their fish pellets. There's a base. Then we created a little support for them as a way to create shade from the direct impact of sunlight. This is just a skeletal form of it. A better structure will be set up, to ensure they get cover from the direct impact of the sunlight, in order not to raise the temperature of the water beyond the acceptable temperature for their coexistence or their habitation. Here at Alpha Ventures Integrated Farms, we are doing a maintenance culture. One of the maintenance culture is the regular change of water in the artificial fish pond here that houses the fishes, specifically catfish, scientifically called the Clarias gariepinus or the Clarias species. Now, for fries, fingerlings, and juveniles, they are still at their early stage of development, so they require consistent change of water at regular intervals, say 2 days interval, 3 days intervals. I prefer to do 3 days intervals. So when I change my water, for instance on Monday morning, I'll do the next change of water on Thursday. That's a 3-day interval between Monday and environment to allow for fresh water, to allow for sufficient dissolved oxygen to dissolve in the water for their respiration and for their comfortable and hygienic application. So I'm still trying to transfer them into the pond after changing the water. So you see the water is clear now, void of their feces, void of fish pellets or their feed at this point. So what I'm doing now is taking a count of the number of fish. I've already done a count up to 65, so I'll continue from there. So this is 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, okay, 69, 70, 71, 72. I just want to quickly talk about the part of the catfish, which we call Clarias gariepinus. These are the whiskers. It's a feeler. It's used to feel direction and sensation in water. Then it has a streamlined body for easy swimming. This is the ventral fin. the dorsal fin, the ventral fin, and this is the tail fin. Now, this is the ventral part. The ventral part is that part that faces the ground, and this is called the peduncle. This part I'm touching right now is the dorsal part. The dorsal part is the part that you can also call the back view. Then the ventral part is the part that faces the ground. You call that the ventral part or the frontal view. Now it has whiskers. The whiskers are used for sensation. They are like feelers that helps to feel stimuli or sensation in their environment before they swim to any direction they want. Then it has the eyes. The eyes is located on the head region. So the eye is placed by the side by side. They have a side oriental eyes. Then the head is very hard with a strong carapace that serves for protection. Then the snout or the mouth is right here. They use for picking foods and eating in their environment, and also preying on other smaller animals. So this is the mouth region, as you can see here. This is the mouth. Open it like this. Then it has whiskers, 6 whiskers to be precise, 2 on the upper region or the dorsal region, 2 on the ventral region, and 2 by the sides of the mouth for feeling its environment. A concluding part of this segment is to talk about the gills. Now this is the gill cover. If I open it, you see the gills. Can you see the gill cover? So that's where air from the atmosphere gets into their respiratory system when oxygen is dissolved in water over time. Now inside these gills are gill filaments. The gill filaments are tiny finger-like structures or pores that tend to sieve or filter out the dissolved oxygen in water through this gill chamber called the operculum. It helps to cover the inner part of the gills that actually does the respiratory process. So when dissolved oxygen in water comes in contact with this gill, the gill cover or operculum opens, the air goes into it, and the filament, the gill filament to be precise, sieves out the dissolved oxygen and it goes into the respiratory tract for respiration in this fish. So I just finished talking about the different parts of the catfish.